It's a feeling a lot of longtime iPhone users get. You're holding this beautiful piece of tech. It's simple, it's perfect, and yet, you can't help but wonder what's going on over on the other side.
And that's the strange thing about it, isn't it? The Apple ecosystem works so well, it's so smooth, that sometimes it feels, well, less like a walled garden and more like a really, really nice prison. Everything works perfectly, but you don't get to make the rules.
So making that jump to Android, is it really a leap into freedom and crazy new features, or are you just signing up for a world of headaches and trade-offs? Let's just cut through all the hype and break down what you actually gain versus what you actually lose. All right, first up, let's talk about the thing you actually hold in your hand, the hardware itself. And right away, this is a huge clash between having endless choices and having that one single legendary design. Switching to Android is like walking out of a small, fancy boutique and into a gigantic superstore. Suddenly, the options are endless. You've got phones that literally fold in half, phones with a built-in stylus for drawing and taking notes, phones with these crazy waterfall screens that just seem to melt over the sides. It's a total playground where you can find something that is perfectly, uniquely you.
But here's what you give up, and it's something you can't really measure. The iPhone, it's not just a phone, right? It's a status symbol. It's instantly recognizable all over the world. You put an iPhone on a table and it just says something. Giving that up means you're no longer carrying the default best phone. And this really gets to the heart of it. Android's whole idea is to have a different tool for every single person. The iPhone's philosophy? Let's make one perfected tool for everybody. So you have to ask yourself, do you want a phone that's an expression of your personality or one that's a proven symbol of quality?
Okay, now let's talk about what you can create with these things. Let's look at the cameras, because this is where Apple and Google have made completely different bets on what the future of creation looks like. With a high-end Android phone, especially a Pixel, you get something that feels like actual magic. Their big thing is computational photography, basically using super smart AI to create the perfect photo for you. You just point, click, and bam, you get a stunning, vibrant shot without any effort. It's like having a professional photo editor built right into your camera.
But, and this is a huge but, you give up the undisputed champion of mobile video. There's a reason you see creators and even filmmakers using iPhones. The video is just so smooth, the colors look real, and it's incredibly reliable. It just works every single time. If video is your thing, the iPhone is, hands down, the pro's choice.
So this slide forces a really interesting question, doesn't it? What kind of creator are you? Are you all about capturing that perfect Instagram-ready photo in an instant, or are you a filmmaker who needs the absolute best video quality you can get in your pocket?
All right, so beyond the hardware and the cameras, how do these phones actually feel to use every single day? This gets to the very soul of the whole debate. Android's total freedom versus iOS's famous effortless flow. With Android, they basically hand you the keys to the entire car. You can make your home screen look however you want. You can download and install apps from anywhere on the internet, not just the official store. You can plug it into a computer and just drag and drop files like it's a thumb drive. It is a power user's dream. The phone works for you, not the other way around. But what you lose when you leave the iPhone is this deep sense of calm. On iOS, apps just tend to be more polished. They crash less. You get major software updates for 5, 6, sometimes even 7 years, which is just incredible. The whole system is designed to be smooth and frustration-free. It just works.
And of course, we have to talk about the ecosystem. Yeah, you lose the magic of iMessage and AirDrop where everything talks to everything else instantly. But if you live in a Windows world, if you use Google Drive and Docs all day, you actually gain a better connection. Your Android phone and your PC will get along way better than an iPhone ever will. You're basically choosing which team you want to play for.
And finally, let's get to the one thing that matters to absolutely everyone. The money. And it's not just about what you pay on day one, it's about the whole financial picture over the life of the phone. Okay, so let's just break this down. The big win for Android is that you have a ton of choice up front. You can get a great phone for a lot less money. But the iPhone is playing the long game. It holds its value like crazy. After 2 years, you can sell an iPhone for maybe 60, 70% of what you paid. A top Android phone, you're lucky to get 40 or 50%. When you add in the fact that it gets software updates for longer, the iPhone often ends up being cheaper over its entire lifetime.
So the money question is actually pretty simple. Do you want more choice and a lower price today, or do you want a better investment that holds its value for years to come? So, after all that, the hardware, the cameras, the day-to-day experience, the money, how on earth do you actually make a choice? Let's try and tie this all together. Honestly, here's the simplest way to think about it. You should switch if you're a tinkerer. If you love customizing things, getting under the hood, and having the absolute latest AI gadgets, then Android is your personal playground. Go for it. But you should probably stay if you just want a tool that works flawlessly every time. If you're a serious video creator, if all your friends and family are on iMessage, or if you just value stability and long-term value above all else, the iPhone is still impossible to beat. And in the end, it really all comes down to that one question. Are you looking for a tool that has been perfected by experts to do its job beautifully? Or are you looking for a blank canvas full of power and potential that you get to turn into your own masterpiece? That's a question only you can answer.
If you enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell to the later update from my channel. Thank you for watching till the end and see you in the next video.